What's up, ladies and gentlemen, SpadeWant, and welcome to September's monthly discussion, even though it's October 1st. Either or, it's currently October 1st, and the time right now is 1:57 p.m. I tried to squeeze in a lot into this month, and somehow managed to almost do everything to a certain degree. First off, we finished Tales of Azelia. We finished playing that earlier on this month, and somehow managed to edit and upload every episode. Took a few days, but the finale is finally uploaded. That's going up this upcoming Sunday, and that's all there's left to do for that playthrough, finally. When it comes to the other Let's Plays, we finally managed to get around to finally doing another recording session for Record of Argos War Zero. We have 2 more episodes. Got one of them edited. Need to edit the other one and upload both. So currently that playthrough is sitting at... It's currently sitting at 51 episodes. Since episode 52 will be the finale, but you guessed it, we gotta level grind even more. So in other words, I'm just going to move on from that playthrough, and we'll finish that up whenever I end up diving back into that game and level grinding again. But chances are I'm probably going to just buy some more DLC for the game for the second time around, just to save myself some fucking time. Because it takes forever to level grind at this point. I think it takes a day or two for me to level grind up 1 level for every killer in the party. And that can eat up a lot of fucking time. So I think it might just be easier to wait, buy some more DLC at some points, and then just come back to finishing that up and hoping buying the DLC will give us the extra edge we need. AKA, we just need more PP to increase our stats a lot more. And I'm hoping that will hopefully be enough. Although, yeah, as it stands, that playthrough will continue eventually. You could say it's on indefinite hiatus once episode 50 and 51 go up. At least we managed to get something recorded for that again. We also got a few episodes up for Tokyo Xanadu again. Finally. I'm going to try and at least get 1 episode up for that playthrough every 2 weeks at the bare minimum. I'm gonna try to do that. Whether or not I'll be able to is a different story. I'm making episodes a lot longer for most playthroughs if you haven't noticed that already. Although we got a few episodes up for that. 4 to be specific. We ended up getting at least 2 more episodes recorded for Digimon this month, and I think that's it. I think I only did 1 recording session this month for that game. As for Persona 4, we got 1 episode up. I definitely recommend checking it out, even though it's a TV questing episode. I go on an interesting rant about possible future Let's Play projects and what to possibly expect at some point. That's all I'm going to say. I was hoping to get at least 2 or 3 episodes for Persona 4 this month, but I'm still in the middle of, well, I guess money grinding more than level grinding, I guess. If it was just money grinding at this point, I definitely plan on getting more episodes up in October for sure. So hopefully we can get some more episodes up for that this upcoming month / this month, since it's October already. When it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, at some point during this month I was thinking of putting that playthrough on hiatus until early next year. At least the last episode you would see would be 95. But I completely changed my mind. Instead, during this past week, I have been binge playing that game for a good few days. I haven't played it in a couple of days now, but earlier this past week, I ended up playing a lot of it. So as it stands, we're finished with Chapter 6. We're finished with the Epilogue Part 1. And I believe we're about halfway into the Epilogue Part 2. And at this point, I'm pretty much just trying to rush my way through the rest of Red Dead Redemption 2. Just to get done and over with. Despite the fact that I am kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I could say I can't think of the fucking word. Yeah, I can't think of it. I'm kind of burnt out from it, I guess would be the word I was looking for. Even though I'm kind of burnt out from it, I'm still going to just rush the rest of it, do everything I want to do within the game. And hopefully I have time to end of this week, maybe. Hopefully we can be done recording that game. I feel like we can finish the epilogue within maybe another day or 2, depending on how I play things out. I'm debating playing more of that today, but I'm not sure. Currently, as it stands, we have up to how many episodes stockpiled? We're up to episode 112. Ready for that playthrough. Currently up to episode 95 is uploaded. Everything else I need to edit. So yeah. I'm starting to think that the playthrough will probably be anywhere from 120 to 125 episodes probably. So we're not too far off. Just depends on what we do, I guess. How much we do within each episode. Other than that, also continued playing the next one on Extinction. At this one person a little past the halfway point. Still enjoying the game. Even though I feel like my team is changing a decent bit. We also ended up getting a Nintendo Switch this month. The day I got it, I didn't have any games for it. But 2 days after that, ended up getting Super Mario Odyssey. And we also have the digital version for Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So I've been trying that out as well. I played a decent amount of Mario Odyssey, I believe. Went through a few worlds at least. If I recall, I think I'm past the first boss fight, with Bowser at least. Oh, so far it's interesting, the 3D All-Stars thing. Surprisingly, I had the chance to get that physically, but the day I got it digitally was the same day I asked someone to pick up a Nintendo eShop card so I could get it digitally, and they saw it physically in the store and were thinking of getting it for me, which is ironic. But it was too late, so it is what it is. We have that digitally, so again, it is what it is. Also did a bit of a one-off gaming video as well this month. Still debating on whether or not I'm going to sell that off and upload it. I'm tempted to edit out a lot of it and just sell off the one game. But at the same time, I'm still debating. So it's hard to say if you guys will see that or not. I was fooling around checking out some older games that you can play on the Switch. So yeah. Give y'all Sunday was actually pretty fun. And pretty hard as well. Overall, I think that's all I did when it comes to gaming this month. Other than fooling around a little bit in Persona 4 Golden on PC. And by that I mean I had to update it. Apparently there were bugs with it that nothing ever came across. But nonetheless, that took a while to update. I think I only played through a single day in-game on the PC version at least. I feel like I've just been doing a lot this month, if anything. When it comes to what I've watched this month, a decent bit of stuff actually, which is kind of rare for me, I think. I know, what movie did I watch again? And yes, I'm checking. It's here somewhere. I ended up watching one movie this month. Now, where the fuck is it, Sequester? Ah, there it is. What was I thinking of something different? Oh, ended up watching a 2020 movie called War with Grandpa. Surprisingly pretty good. And surprisingly, I recognize some of the actors as well. Either or, the kid, the person who plays the kid, the kid who plays the kid in this movie also plays the kid in the movie Golden Fence. I think that's a 2019 movie I checked out earlier this year, but only watched a half hour of it. I didn't understand the movie, and it wasn't my cup of tea. Nonetheless, apparently he's from that movie as well, which was interesting. Nonetheless, I'd say I'd give the movie War with Grandpa probably a 6.5 out of 10. It was one of the more better movies I've seen from 2020 so far. And that list ain't that big, honestly. I haven't watched that many 2020 movies. I did check out another movie from 2020 this month, but I dropped watching it a half hour in. I don't know, it just didn't seem too interesting. That was half of the first half hour were people speaking in Spanish, and I just don't know what the fuck to say because there's no subtitles. I know that movie was Bad Boys for Life. It seems interesting, but I just dropped watching it. Maybe it's worth watching all the way, I'm not sure. But those are all I've watched. Those are all the movies I watched for this month. I can't seem to talk it all today, I feel. It is what it is, I guess. Overall, I don't know, when it comes to movies for the past handful of years, I feel like most of it's just trash, to be honest. Like, I don't know, once things start to get extremely high quality, almost every movie seems to become trash, to me at least. The good movies seem to be some of the more older ones. And by older, I mean anything from probably 2015 and down, I want to say. Maybe 14, out to say. Marvel movies just seem to be trash for me. None of them seem to really be all that good, for the most part. There are a few hidden gems, but yeah, what's that? Many movies anyway. As for other TV shows and stuff I end up watching, I picked up where I left off, I believe, last month. Which I think I forgot to mention last month, but whatever. Which was the TV show Tough as Nails. I ended up watching episodes 1 and 2 last month, I believe. Picked up watching that a few days ago. And it was episodes 3 through 7. And currently that's as far as I am into this show. It's pretty decent of a show, but it's not the best thing out there for a competition, so I feel it's a decent watch. I feel like, so far at least, I'd probably give this show a 5.5 maybe. I know that's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's a decent watch. Worth checking out, at least. Other than that, watch a few episodes of My Cat from Hell. That show's honestly pretty good, to be honest. It's creepy, yet it's really entertaining. The psychopathic cats just seem to be creepy to me until they become nice. That show's always been pretty good. I think that show ended a few years ago, I think. Didn't that end in 2018 or something? Either or. Also, and this is what I mainly watched this month, if I can find it. Ended up watching the Trailer Park Boys seasons 1 through 11. There are 12 seasons to the original show. I haven't gotten around to 12 yet, and I literally just finished season 11 not too long ago, earlier today. Watched the second half earlier today for season 11, and the first half last night. Season 11 was surprisingly really good. The season finale for that season, not that great. It was good, but it wasn't that great, I feel. But the season as a whole was pretty good compared to season 10. You know, I watched it not long ago. I don't really remember it. Season 9, I think that's the one where a supposed military guy patrols the area. I think that's what goes on in season 9, if I recall. And if that is the season I'm thinking of, that season was probably my least favorite so far. I forget what season 8 was. Keep in mind that I ended up watching seasons 9 through everything else like 2 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago, give or take. So I'm not going to remember. I think season 8's the one where Ricky turns his trailer into a hockey rink. I think. If that's the season I think it is, then this season was, season 8, was definitely the most memorable for me because I just remembered it the most. I grew up watching this show, and surprisingly, I remembered fuck all about the show. I remembered very teensy bits, like the background where one character's talking to the camera. I might remember one of those scenes very slightly or whatever, but season 8, definitely remember that one the most, because the moment I saw Ricky wearing that blue hockey jersey, it hit me really quick. And I just remembered that really fast. And I guess any moment that happened within the ice rink moments within Ricky's trailer, which he turned into that, that's what I remember the most of that season. Was it a good season? Hard to say. Hard to say. I'll do a separate video probably on my final thoughts on the entire series. Probably whenever I get around to watching everything. Season 7, I believe, was the return of Conky. Conky as a killer was the third thing I remembered kind of the most. I recalled him, but I didn't really remember. Chances are that puppet gave me nightmares as a kid, probably. I don't remember if that puppet did or not, but probably. The second thing I remember the most about what I watched was Ray's trailer being burnt down. I remember that happening before that even happened, as I was watching the show. Those were the more memorable moments as well. At least when it comes to seeing the trailer burnt. Other than that, I feel like everything else is blind when it comes to this watch. Hoping to finish the original series soon. And hopefully I can watch the other stuff throughout this month. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I spent a good amount of time watching that. It was actually a pretty good time, I can't deny it. I got somewhat of a puzzle story I can tell, but I'll save that for if I end up doing a final thoughts on the entire series. Being the original show, the Out of the Park 2 series, the movies, the Xmas special, and the animated series. So Still quite a bit to watch. Also ended up watching season 1 for The Simpsons. It was kind of hard to sit through, but managed to do it. The Simpsons is a side I'll try at least once, all the way through. That's a long fucking series, though. And I highly doubt I'll be able to sit through it. Yeah, it is what it is. I know that song gets better as the seasons continue. I feel like it's gonna be hard to watch, nonetheless. Also, we watched Total Drama Revenge of the Island for the who knows how many times now. Same can be said for Total Drama All Stars. Other than that, all of that. Watch a few Let's Plays, as usual. Won't say who's, just cause. Although I think that is everything I end up watching this month. Probably a few other things, but I don't remember. Yeah, either or. We did also hit 2,000 subs. Pretty close to before the month ended. Surprisingly. I'm still surprised we managed to hit 2,000. Hell, I'm still surprised we managed to hit 8,000, let alone 2,000. As for whether or not we'll do a sub special, honestly, I have zero ideas. So as long as I have no ideas on what to do to commemorate it, this occasion, then I'm just not gonna do anything. I have no ideas on what we can do that would be different or somewhat unique. Although I think that's everything that happened this month. Other than a bit of crazy shit that I'm not gonna go into. Either or. I guess that's it, so till next time, stay golden.